Daryl?
Oh my God!
How's he feeling right now?
All right, so
I got a text. I got a text from him yesterday.
He's done with everything.
I got a text from him yesterday. He you know what he said?
Well, I got a call.
Yeah, I got a call too. I wasn't going to say that, but whatever. I'm a Pirate fan. You got to have more hope than that. You know what Goose told me? He goes, B, the Giants got swagger now. They got brothers. They got Latins.
Oh my
they
God.
different. Y'all got a fun team.
Oh my
Y'all
God.
got some color on the team. I said, cool, you're crazy. But then I did get this from my boy Lee Hubbard yesterday.
Yeah, what did he say?
When I was bringing up the fact that Lamont Wade Jr. had walked 3+ times and got 3+ hits. And he was the first Giant to do that since he did it a couple years ago. And then Barry Lamar Bonds, Darren Lewis, and Willie Mays. Lee Hubbard goes, those are all black folks, Bonte. No, those are all black folks at the Giants.
I like that.
That's good. That's fine. I don't want to make it a race thing and saying, hey, it's all black people doing this and that. But part of the disconnect with the Giants and this fan base, I think, when we grew up watching the Giants, it was a who's who. You had your Jose Uribes, you had your Kurt Manwares, you had your Big Daddies, you had your Candy Maldonados, you had your Chili Davises, you had your Will Clarks, your Robbie Thompsons. You had a who's who, which represented the culture of the Bay Area, a melting pot of a who's who. And we're getting back to that with this clubhouse.
I agree.
You got a little fun.
I agree.
You got the Latin flavor in there. You got Lamont Wade Jr., brother at first base, just doing what he's doing. You got Matt Chapman, who looks like he could have been in the Army with his. He's just all serious, right? He's Timothy all
I love the way Chapman goes about it.
But I do look. I could roll with a guy like that. I
agree.
If you told me what Flip said a few weeks ago, he's pressing. He's trying too hard. I can live with that. The guy cares. Give me a bunch of ball players who care.
Well, I'm glad you bring up the diversity of the Giants. I just know the Giants' history. So just everyone hear me out here. I know other teams have done a great job in having a diverse roster.
Right.
But the Giants were the first team to have the National League, first team in the National League outside of anyone to have a Japanese player.
Right.
All right, play on their team. Born in Japan.
Right.
At one point, they were the first all Latin American outfield with the Alou brothers. Okay. They were one of the pioneers of the Latin American ball players coming to America and playing, whether it's Juan Marichal, Orlando Cepeda. Obviously, I referenced the Alou brothers. It is a rich part of their history. Barry Bonds, being one of the most prominent African-American players of the 90s, was a badge of honor for a lot of people because there wasn't a lot of representation. And now when you have Lamont Wade Jr., and look, I coach youth baseball, and we go outside of the Bay Area, and there's a lot of Latin teams. There's a lot of white teams. There aren't a lot of black teams. It's just, I'm being honest, telling you what I see.
They're not playing baseball.
No, they aren't. And so, to have a guy like Lamont Wade Jr. on the team, to have Luis Matos, to have Matt Chapman, I do think it's
represents
nice.
the city.
Yes, but
nice.
Also, that's a galvanized clubhouse right now. They look like they're having a lot of fun together.
And you get more kids going to the yard saying, oh, he looks like me. I'm going to go see him. He looks like me. I want to go see him. Oh, he looks like me. I want to go see him. Now you may get more butts in the seats, and now you got some swagger, you got some flavor in this clubhouse, and it feels organic. It feels very, very organic.
I have a lot of Asian American kids on my baseball team. They were so excited that we signed Jung Hoo Lee.
Yeah.
So excited because it's like, man, how does San Francisco never get the Asian superstar coming from overseas? How come we can't get that representation? And so I don't know. I really like their mix of players that they have right now. I like the mix of vets to young guys. I think they have a really good mix right now. And, you win a game like you did yesterday, and you didn't even use Kyle Harrison. I feel really good about where they're at right now.
And you're winning games. We feel a lot better. Why? Because they're winning games. If they lost these games, there would be a lot of frustration. But they're winning these games, and they're winning them in dramatic fashion. So at the bottom line, I can't get over what Flip said. Listen, we're having a lot of fun right now, but don't get it twisted. This is the end goal.
I think the end goal is the playoffs. Like, this team believes we've brought enough good players in here to where we should be playing postseason baseball. And I think they also rightly believe that with Webb, with Hicks, with Snell, with Harrison, like, you get us into the postseason, I think that's the Giants mentality. We can go toe-to-toe with anybody. So I still think until it really looks like it's unlikely, and what are they, one game out of a playoff spot right now?
Yep, one game.
The expanded postseason, the weirdness of the league has all helped to keep the Giants right in the mix. The priority is going to be finding a way to get there. And so if that means the young guys aren't performing and some of the veteran players get more extra playing time, I think that's what's going to happen, because I do believe this team feels like not just it can, but should be a playoff team.
And if you get to the playoffs and you play this brand of baseball, now you do endear yourself to free agents.
Yes.
And I know they've whiffed on these guys before, but Juan Soto will be an unrestricted free agent, and it will be tough to pry him out of New York City. I'm not saying that's going to be possible. He looks like a Yankee.
I think he's going to sign midseason for $500 million.
I mean, he looks like a Yankee. If I had to guess. That yard, the pinstripes, he was made for New York City. But you do make yourself a little more attractive when you have players on this roster like this, and you're playing branded baseball. Can you
just give it to me?
John Sterling.
Just give it to me.
What did I do wrong?
Kind of sucks he retired.
It really does.
We can still reach out to him, can't we? Come on, let's get him on for the Yankees series.
They're rolling right now. We should get him on for the Yankees series. No, we should get him on.
But we get to see the Yankees, and I'm just being
I gotta get to one of those games.
The Yankee pinstripes, the Yankee roadies. I appreciate the Yankee legacy and the Yankee brand. I hate them,
I gotta go
but
to
I
one
love
of
them.
those
First time Aaron Judge comes back to Oracle Park since the infamous
Nah, don't hit him.
special where Farland tried to wind him down.
Hey, that's I gotta get to one of those Yankee games. I gotta go see that navy blue hat. They got the company softball game on a Friday.
We're going to A's Yankees game next week.
I remember when A-Rod came in 2007, and A-Rod hit one of the farthest balls.
Center field.
Oh, my God.
Off of Tyler Walker to tie the game at the top of the ninth.
God.
I couldn't find that home run for the longest time. Somebody on Twitter found it.
Someone did?
Somebody did. It was a long time ago. Whoever you are listening, I forget who you are. You know me, forget names.
Want to shout you out.
But last year we talked about this home run because I couldn't find it for the life of me because I used to work with a Yankee fan at Yardbroker/Fox Sports. He's a diehard Yankee fan. And we were talking about that home run, and we couldn't find it. It was like scrubbed from the internet. Well, A-Rod, somebody finally sent it to me. Here's the home run, Ponce. And Tyler Walker, who was sweating bullets by way of University High School,
and Cal
gave up a moonshot to center field to A-Rod.
Hey, nobody does that anymore. I'm talking about the hat. Right. So it used to be John Wetland took his regular season hat with all the white sweat marks on the side and like, hey, iron on that playoff patch or that World Series patch. Tyler Walker started the year with a hat that looked like it had been worn for 5 straight years.
Oh, man.
And no one does that anymore, huh? No one does the sweat hat look.
No.
You know what I'm talking about,
right? It feels like it'd be really uncomfortable. I get like superstitions, so maybe that's pitchers are very odd and bullpen guys. So yeah.
Wait.
Remember, Tim Lincecum had one of the gnarliest hats too for a while.
He did.
He's got all that hair too.
Yes.
Oh God, it sounds so uncomfortable.
Which brings me to Rowdy Tellez. This guy. If I don't ever hear from Rowdy Tellez ever again, I'll be happy.
Is that the guy who was ripping the city?
Just shut up.
Is he? No, was he? No, don't do that.
I'm doing it.
Don't do that. Don't do this shut up and play baseball thing.
I'm doing it to him. Rowdy Tellez batting a robust 175 right now.
We might be out the big league soon. He may try to get a job with the Giants, but
is he going to commute?
Is that the same? That's the same guy from who was ripping on the city from Elk Grove.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm from the area. I'm from Elk Grove. What is Elk Grove? I'm going to look it up right now.
Right near Sacramento.
No, I know, but how many hours away?
It's about
like 2.5 hours.
2 hours. 2 hours.
I'm going to do it right now.
Elk Grove, about 2 hours. That's about it.
Yep,
it's solid. Yeah, I like Elk Grove. It's fine.
Yeah. But you're not just a bus ride away.
I'm not going out of my way to go there, like unless I have family members there.
It's like someone like I'm from LA. You're from Bakersfield. It's not LA.
Yeah, it's not
Derek
quite LA.
Carr.
Not quite LA.
Derek Carr. How did Derek Carr become a cowboy?
Joey Porter too. You know Joey Porter's from Bakersfield.
I did not know.
Joey Porter.
I just
his
know Joey
accent,
Porter.
is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Derek Carr? Well, because I think his family lived in Houston because his brother got drafted there for like when he was a kid.
He's got a southern twang.
But maybe in Bakersfield people talk like that. Huh?
Yeah.